Okie dokie. We are live. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Bam. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to another Rookzer0 live stream. Today is the viewer submission day, which, yeah, we're going to draw some stuff. We're going to let people decide what we're going to draw today. We got some... What do we got going on? There's not a lot going on. Let's jump into the Discord. See how people are doing today. Open up some other stuff here. Welcome, Drow. Welcome to the live stream today. Corvus, welcome. Welcome, Jonas. Everyone's showing up now. That's good. That's what I like to see. I like to see people showing up. How is everybody today? Hope your day is going well. You've been sleeping the entire day. That's pretty good. All right. Here we go. This is going to be fun. I had an idea to start today off, and I've completely forgotten it now. I don't remember. But yeah. Looks like we got Nightingale. Happy birthday in the Discord. Great job being older. That's how you do. David, welcome. Corvus, welcome. Man, I had a good idea that I was going to draw. I'm totally spacing it now. Was it dragon based? No. Is it? I don't know. Let me move this loud bag of chips out of the way. Half orc shaman with a stone axe. That sounds like a good one. We can do that. Oh, that's what it was. I actually remember now. Someone suggested that we draw our Warcraft characters, Jonas, and I was like, maybe we can start with that someday. So maybe that's what we'll do on Friday. Maybe we'll draw our favorite characters. I mean, whichever one you like. That's kind of the point. But we'll do that. We'll do that on Friday. I think Friday we'll do our favorite characters. Half orc with an axe. Huh? All right, we can draw an orc. Why not just regular orcs? Why do people want half orcs? Regular orcs are cool. Then again, I guess Ford is pretty sexy. Gotta get that half orc. You sound still asleep. Did your like weekly caffeine crash finally catch up to you? Is that what's going on? After drinking way too much caffeine. Nice. Right. I was wondering about, so I'm gonna have to change up the daily format for timing. I'm trying to figure out when people are down for streams. Is it better to be later at night or earlier in the morning? It's right here. It's 10 o'clock for me. I actually don't have Matt's half work. I actually don't. Matt's half work? What? I actually don't Matt's half works. I don't Matt's half works. Corvus, I'm confused about this sentence. Maybe, yeah. Maybe they don't find Ford sexy? That's fine. Like, that's legit. I do really like the two-tone effect that Ford has. I think I've seen a lot more half-orcs with that now. I can't remember who drew the original Critical Role cast. Man, my brain is not braining today. I don't know who drew the original character art for them, but really good job. Oh, come on. Don't bookmark it. Just deselect it. That's all I want. I just want you to deselect it. Is that so wrong? There we go. Don't like. Okay, that's fine. You know what? People are absolutely welcome to not like stuff, so that's totally cool. I've got weird Mario music stuck in my head today. I thought Thursdays were supposed to be the like slow, tired days, but today is definitely doing a thing. So we'll have to look into that. Could be. I need to go do some yard work today. I think I might be able to get the video done today. And I'm not sure if I should post it today or wait till tomorrow morning and post it pretty early. YouTube's a weird thing because there's this, no one really knows exactly how the algorithm works, and so everything is kind of dated, and you just kind of have to take the best information you have. And all of the YouTube people that just do nothing but tell YouTubers how to be better at YouTube all say, like, oh, post your videos at like 6 in the morning. And I'm like, but why? Like, I don't know if my fan base is up at 6 in the morning. Maybe they are. I don't know. Well, that's true. Yeah, maybe that's a good point. Yeah, it's really strange because for me, it's just like, oh, I'll put the video out and people can watch it when they want to watch it. But apparently, the analytics really want, like, you have like an hour or so to like get people to watch the video, and then it's just like, this is garbage. It's like, that's not cool. But once again, this is all speculative. Like, nobody knows how any of that works. Yep. So we'll have to figure something out. All right. I don't know why I'm drawing the face. I don't know. I mean, if we're drawing an axe, unless maybe he's like rubbing his face on it, just like, oh yes, this is my axe. It's my favorite one. Bless you. How do we feel about half-orcs having tusks? Yes, I think so. Like what, bigger teeth up top? Or like... Gotcha. I appreciate your inclusivity of... Oh, I forgot the word to use now. But it's a good word. It's a good science word. Mastoid process. There we go. That's all right. I didn't know it existed until just now, so it's fine. But yeah. It feels really quiet today. Like, what am I missing? Like, there's no background music or something. I feel like that's not going on. That's all right. The mastoid's back here? Because that's like the muscles, right? If you're... Okay. It's all right. Hey, it changed the drawing, so it's fine. Like that's all that matters. I'm sorry. I did not mean to put that pressure on you, Dippy, to make you the biologist. Yep. No, I totally get that. Jump Rope is also a biologist, so it's I totally understand that. Anything medical or like vaguely scientific pops up, and everybody's just like, "Hey, wait, you know that?" It's like, sure, no, that is not my speciality. It's like having a doctorate. It's like I have a doctorate, and I don't have a doctorate, by the way. I'm being hyperbolic. I knew a guy that has a doctorate in artificial intelligence, and people would always like get really uppity, and he's like, "I'm a computer doctor." And man, that guy's super brilliant. And then there's the other kind of doctors that just don't care. They're like, "Don't call me that." So my doctorate is just it's a title. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Actually, that's not the same kind of thing. Yeah, I love a lot of my professors who are pretty dope. Pretty dope. All right, so we have our half orc here, and then stone axe. Is that what we wanted? I'm gonna give him like a tattoo. I'm gonna give him a stone axe tattoo on his chest, because that's all I got space for right now. Maybe I'll do like one on each side, like the Axe Gang from Kung Fu Hustle, but with stone axes. Hit me with those anatomy words. Yep. Yep. Okay. So mandible. What is maxilla? Is that what you said? Macula? Maxilla. And then this was the mandibular muscle, right? Mandibular. Yeah. Mastoid. Process. I just drew half a skull. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if they... Oh, Dippy, you cut me deep. Telling an artist that their stuff doesn't look like the stuff they're drawing. This is a... Sure, fair enough. We're gonna... I do kind of want to do push-ups. Jonas is just asleep. This is a Kojima jaw. Just like it's way too big and it goes on the outside for some reason. Wait, do they still sell Pepsi Max in Finland? Man, I thought I was outlawed. Let's do this. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Let's get this. Did someone suggest the Warcraft characters? Because that's Friday. Friday. I was talking about it earlier, yeah. Yeah, on Friday I think we'll draw our favorite game characters. All right. You're not pain motivated. Our cats are food motivated. It's really funny. So, well, most I don't want to say most, but yes, most animals I guess are food motivated. But when you're training creatures, training your Pokemon, you kind of need to figure out like what their thing is. It's like some dogs are very attention motivated, so you can basically train them by like good job and petting them on the head. Some cats are very I guess cats are most likely food or motivated, but some of them are also attention motivated, or like they don't like rubber balls as much, right? Like a dog, you can be like, okay, good, here's your ball, because that's what they like. Welcome, Rick. Yeah, so like, so for our cats, one of our cats loves tuna. So we have like bento flakes, and if we can't get him to do something, like he's just like, I'm living outside now. Like this is the bush I live in. You can open the door and just like grab the flake, the bento. If you don't know what bento is, it's like dried shaved tuna fish for making, stock. What did I say? Bento? It is bonito. You're right. That was absolutely the wrong word. Bento is the lunchbox. Bento box. Bonito flakes. Thank you. Yes, my cat loves to eat, whole lunch boxes of stuff. No, shake the bag of tuna fish, and he's insane. He's insane with it. Why were we talking about this? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Oh, you're not pain motivated, right? Maybe you're tuna fish motivated, like the cats. Pepsi 1893. It's got laudanum in it. It'll cure what ails ya. I did draw Garrosh a little bit. All right, we're gonna switch this up. Let's see what you got. You got. Dang it! I can't do anything right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you were really cutty outy. All right. So what I'm hearing from the Discord chat is that we need to draw a Pepsi can. Fantasy soda. Just slap the Barrington Ale logo on there. A sody pop. So I ordered the Barrington Ale stickers, and I have a bunch of them, and they are amazing. Basic. What? Basically amazing. So I have the Barrington Ale stickers, and they are awesome. And I realize now I have a bunch of them, and I want to give them out to the Patreons. So I might do that. But I also realized I don't have a place to just sell them myself. And I looked into like, okay, if I wanted to open up my own shop instead of just having like Redbubble print them off for me, because that's a pain in the butt. I think I would have to sell like a butt ton of them. So I think we need to come up with a strategy for figuring out who wants what stickers. And I don't know the best way to do that. So I'm taking suggestions for, I guess it's kind of marketing, but also kind of like, how do I, without just being like, hey, who wants cool stickers? Or what stickers should we make next? Yeah, everybody wants stickers, right? So I got to figure out a way to disperse those. Or that's the thing. Like, so I ordered a whole bunch from Redbubble, and they're kind of expensive for stickers in my mind, which is a bummer because I want everyone to have stickers. But the quality's good. So I also got some a lot cheaper from Sticker Mule. I really like their stickers. But then I have the problem of now I have 120 stickers, and I don't know how to sell them. Yep, that's basically it. Because the other problem is like I initially wanted to have the stickers on hand, so when people became patrons, I could send them some, which I've done that in the past. But the downside to it is that it's not like a 1-to-1 like, hey, give me $2 and I'll mail you a sticker. So the Patreon page. Yeah. See, that could be an interesting way to do it too. So I think I might have to set up a way to just sell stickers directly to people, because that's a better like, I get more money out of it, and we don't have the overhead of like Redbubble, which they do tend to have quite a big overhead. So I think I need to come up with a way to be like, hey guys, here's what I have in stock for my stickers. And if you want them, like, contact me, or, you know, we can figure that out. Because I think that would be a better way to do it than just always having people go through Redbubble. But if you want like one sticker, I don't know, Redbubble can basically print those out pretty, like, the custom sizes. It is cheaper to just have like order one sticker from them, but I can order like big bunches of them for a lot cheaper, and then it just costs me like 50 cents to mail it to somebody. So. Yeah, it's just a postal service. It's just the cost of a stamp. Sure. Yeah. And I will be mailing some out. I think I might wait, because I just ordered some keychains. That'll be fun. That's a good question. I don't know what a rugby Jedi would be like. I'll take some of the Buy It soda. Oh, push-ups! You know what? I'm going to do push-ups for the skull thing, because I still feel like that's a skull and I have to do push-ups. Buy it. Buy it, buy it. Do you want to buy it? Barrington Ale Soda. It's literally just seawater in a can. Drought, when is your birthday? Side effects include buying. The side effects of buying this product may include that you will buy it again. Ooh, that means it's addictive. That's not cool. We should figure out a birthday spectacular for people. I didn't think about that. We have one birthday earlier, and now Drow's birthday is coming up. We got to figure out a gross. I'll take some of Buy It soda. I should just set up a one of the page. I don't want to just make another Discord page. That doesn't make any sense. I need to make a website, I guess, but I don't want to pay for a website. That's the biggest problem. It doesn't make sense for me to host a website if I'm not selling like a butt ton of stuff. So, yeah, I think I'm just jumping the gun. Just gotta. When I have a bunch of people buying stuff on Redbubble, I'll just set up my own shop. And right now, I'll just keep sending stickers to Discord people. Oh, I probably will. I think rugby is going to become the little staple for the draws, which I think is pretty solid. He's so macabre, though. Are you becoming a cubist painter, Drow? Digital art is painting technically. It's actually a lot closer to painting than I think it'd just be a regular cube. I hate slugs. I'm still figuring out if slugs are worthwhile in my yard, because right now they're like invading my house, and that's not cool. That was actually on the agenda of maybe we should get a duck. Just let it eat all the slugs. Then they have purpose instead of just being squishy on my carpet. Yo. Wait, what kind of bugs? Palmetto bugs? Gotcha. Yeah, it's we have little tiny cockroaches here that I'm not too worried about. We have lots of ants. Lots of slugs. Hold on a second. Here we go. Oh no. There we go. We gotta do one of these. Gotta do one of these. Holding the can with his foot. Does it have like the whole, like, did it envelop the vending machine, or did a wizard turn it into a vending machine? Yeah, a gelatinous vending machine sounds terrifying. It's just like, put a coin in, and then reach in and grab the soda. And it's like, I mean, that's basically just a mimic. We just invented a mimic, but... vending machines probably are going to take over the world. There you go. I'm not sure if that's how I want the feet to be. He's getting that sody pop fizz. Yep. Just kind of, I think you just gotta soak up the bugbear juice with the soda. Just looks like this. Just eyeballs everywhere. And then ears. His feet are totally static. Is the Booga Bears. Comes from the boogeyman. Rugby jacked on coffee. So they have what's it called? Jesus. Blackwater in Pathfinder is a strange combination of coffee and or cocaine. I'm not sure which. But it gives you temporary hit points and makes you super addicted to it. And then makes it so you can't eat regular food without becoming sick. It's really strange. But that sounds like Monster Energy to me, so that's kind of what I... Yep, that's not a bad way to look at it. He's just shaking, just vibrating. Vibration rugby. Why not both? Why not both, Zoidberg? You know, that's a good point. Why not Zoidberg? Let's do it. Viewer submission today is basically just my ideas flowing through my head, apparently, but that's fine. Man, I can't remember what Zoidberg looks like. I think it's one of these. And then some of these. Someone tell me when I'm close. I feel like I'm screwing up his head somehow. Ooh. I used to be able to do that really well. Can't do it while my allergies are acting up, which is a bummer. Oh man, my cat got his revenge yesterday. I've been letting him hang out outside, which he's been super amped about. He must have rolled in like a tree. And he just came in the house and he's like, "Hey, how's it going? Take all this pollen up your nose." And it's like, "No, dang it." And I just could not breathe yesterday. What the hell? Oh, Korea. You silly. Dr. Zoidberg. I feel like I'm missing his neck. Yep, I forgot his neck. That's what I done did. So this, that's not Dr. Zoidberg. That's Cthulhuberg. You know, we can do both. That makes such a big difference. Like, just rotating the... Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's a trap, why not? I thought you were going to say a giant Zoidberg. I think giant Zoidberg would be a great patron. You say you have to look up what a Zoidberg is? Oh, man. Dang it. I forgot how old I am. Futurama's. I think Zoidberg's just stupid, isn't he? Like, even for his own species, he's just kind of dumb. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, Abe's Odyssey, that's a good... that game was hard. The game was very hard. I can't remember what Admiral Akbar looks like now. Akbar! Hit me up with them Akbar. Huh, apparently that's a thing. There we go. Bigger iPod. iStock, whatever. Boop, 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 boop. It's a tarp. Da, 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 da. That's not right. That is Stargate, not Star Wars. It's basically just MacGyver in space. Who doesn't love that? Remember, everybody, it's always a trap. It's always a trap. Ink! Ink away! I have to have 1,000 babies and die. Go, 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 go. Like, that's the octopus mentality. The ocean is kind of like that, though. I mean, like, I guess if gorillas could fly, we'd probably have a little bit of a different... we don't have to worry about things dive bombing us from the darkness, which is good. Bigger. Good enough. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I might just try to get the video done today and then just release it tonight. Maybe. We'll find out. You're making like a base template for gelatinous cubes? That's pretty good. I was going to draw a gelatinous cube person. Also, don't forget Kratos is in space too. Kratos is in space? Please confirm and define. Yeah. He slew Neil Armstrong and took his magical space boots. But in a really brutal way, like really nasty. Because that's what God of War is about. Yeah, I agree with that. You got pigs, you got swans, people, gods turning into bulls to seduce people. It's like, why would that work? What? Yep. Zeus was a weird dude. Zeus was a weird dude. Bloop. Let's see. What do I want to do here? You know, the Hydra is pretty awesome too, actually. Maybe we should draw a Hydra. I saw you finished up your Hydra drawing the other day, Jonas. That was pretty good. I like that one. Well, I mean, I don't know when you posted it, but I just saw it like 2 days ago in the chat. I just recently noticed that it was done. A week ago. Yeah, I've been off my game. What am I thinking of? Like a clay golem? Reminds me of like these big dudes. I don't know what that is, but that reminds me of something. I thought that was pretty cool. I like the things floating in suspension. Like, I'm gonna draw a skull here. No one panic. I might do push-ups anyways, just cause. Blah, 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 blah. Zeus, god of one night stands. I got an idea. How about a wear tapier shot? All right, let's define the tapir. Is that the little tiny weird pig thing with the elephant face? Bloop. There we go. Got like a motion boo goo head thing going on here. Let's write it down. So we're doing some zebra legs, and we're doing a wear tapir. Lego Max, by the way, thank you for the suggestion. Yep. Yeah, we noticed. It's fine to do that, yeah. It's totally fine to just share your ideas if you have them. The trick is being concise enough with them that it makes sense. I think a lot of, yeah, and doesn't disrupt the kind of flow of the conversation. It's good. I would say if you have characters, like, yeah, finish them up and post them when they're finished and share them with everybody, because that's cool. Playable slime race. That'd be pretty cool. I like the idea that like the slime is an after effect. Sorry, so this is what I'm thinking about for your picture. Like whatever this is actually the race. And then they just collect goo around them slowly over time. Teal can Stargate SG1 is Kratos. Oh, gotcha. Nice, Corvus. That's a good. Yeah. I do like that actor. I can't remember his name though. Yeah, Teal'c's pretty dope. That's good. Yeah. Practice. I think so. Yeah. I mean, just like look at my Minotaur video. I was not super happy with that picture. I think I might go back and redraw it. I do too, but there are some things about it that I wish I had like oh, I didn't notice that I had done X, Y, and Z, so I might go back and touch it up. That could be it. That might be a. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trick. It's a trap. Yeah, so that's just. I think I might do that next week. I might. That's good. The Rookzer0 Facebook page actually shows up. That's exciting. Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people go there. I don't think I have any links to it. That could be why. But it really, I just post the YouTube videos links there. So if you're on the YouTube, it doesn't really matter. Actually, maybe I can sell stuff on Facebook. That doesn't make sense. No, don't worry about it. I got to figure out how to get these stickers to people. That's what I want. I just want people to have all these stickers. Soon. We'll figure that out. Fair enough. Facebook is kind of garbage. See, I would put the brain like right here. Sure. I mean, if you've watched my slime video, which is my most popular video, so I assume most people have, I like the idea that they collect the bones, and that's how they get humanoid form. Like, they can only make the cube, and then, like, oh, I've got a shin bone now. Now I can make a leg. They just slowly start building up people. Well, I think it'd be hard for a slime to, like, hold this shape. That's really my thing. Like, so that's one of the reasons, like, the oblek or whatever the hell they're called. It's too simple because they're just like, oh, I can transform into any shape. It's like, okay, then you're not a slime. You're just a mimic. That's all it is. You're just like, no, I'm totally a slime. It's like, So, or if you could take the shape of things, I would be fine with that, but you were still, like, the consistency of slime. I think it's a little too much of a good thing. That's my thought behind it. But people like it. If you're having fun with it, that's all that really matters. So, but I like downsides. I like trouble. I like having to struggle to keep your form. I talked to somebody, I might have been on YouTube about it in the comments, about your hit points being your actual physical components. So as you level up, you can get bigger, and then you just slowly, and as you get hurt, it like breaks off and you lose parts of your form. Blah, blah. Wait, what? Are you talking about like a dungeon that is full of slime? Okay. Just one slime. Alright. Bleh, bleh. Those exist. It's called a Tarrasque, yep. Organic dungeon is a Tarrasque. What's the other one? What's the Critical Role guys went into? Astral Dreadnought, yep, that's another option. Yep. It's a good way to start a one-shot, just having a boat be eaten by a Leviathan, and then you have to figure out how to get out of it. So say as a joke, you hit a fellow PC and get a crit. Lego asks if you accidentally kill one of your party members, I guess. Continue. What's the rest of the question? Let's get this tapir going. Yeah, I think if you crit on someone, then it works very successfully as a joke. Like you knock their belt loop off or something and their pants fall down. That would be funny. Now, if you were trying to do that and you rolled a nat 1, I might say that you accidentally cut them and just make you roll damage. Lose a body part concept. Yeah. Oh, so for the goo, yeah, I think that would be pretty funny if you accidentally like slap your friend's face off and you're like, sorry. You have to go like scoop it up and put it back in the goo body. Sorry. Here, I brought your arm. All right, let's draw this tapir. Let's look at tapirs. A tapir. That's the only good thing you have is death saves that are mentioned. Yeah, we did. We talked about that a little bit. I don't think so. Most of the slimes just reconstitute after a set amount of time. Or, like, I think gelatinous cubes actually are just kind of a slime, like mold, kind of. And so they have to eat to get their size back. So, yeah, you could just be reduced to, like, 1 hit point, and then, like, you're immobile. So you get squished to 0, and then after, like, a day, you become 1 hit point, and your team has to, like, carry you around and feed you stuff. That could be pretty funny. I would think, like, fire might be able to destroy you completely. Or maybe instead of fire, like just someone has a really big fan and dehydrates you out, kind of like how mold goes. just have to hire someone to dehumidify the area. I'm so dry. Maybe like a paper towel, just like a paper towel. Some Lysol. The one time a cooking kit actually comes in handy. Just like I don't know why I made this tip here so dumpy. Yeah, see, once again, like, but that didn't kill it. It just kind of squished it, and then the government took it, and now the government has a giant slime, as well as that weird, creepy, blind pastor guy that was predicting the end of the world. That's right. Most people didn't get to the end of that movie because it's so slow. The Blob. It's not really worth watching. It's an oldie. Sure. You know what? Like, I think John Carpenter's The Thing is worth watching. That one's pretty good. Trying to think of some other ones. That's about it. They Live. I think Mystery Science Theater did a They Live episode. That's a pretty good one. Came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. Pretty great. Pretty great. Put on the glasses! No! It spawned a whole South Park episode. Let's see. Slimes. are mindless. A lot of skeletons are mindless. There are some molds. There's a few plants that are mindless. True. Drow, don't do the qualifier. Just tell us what you're thinking. It's because you keep starting with qualifiers. Just say what you're thinking. Did you say gigantic asses? Okay, so your concept is just an acid that or a goo or slime that has like super acid. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's doable. I mean, most acids in the game are gonna have to be pretty terrible. Yeah. There's, but, and as well as, I mean, the human body is designed kind of to be okay against some acids. Like, we're pretty good against it. Yeah, most plants. So, but I think the thing with slimes specifically is, I mean, the thing you need to think about with fantasy slime creatures is that everything is accelerated, right? I mean, like, there are very few things that if you touch them, you instantly get paralyzed and then dissolve. There are things that will paralyze you, right? They're usually not the size of a room. So we can kind of assume that it's stomach acid. We have stomach acid in our stomachs at all times. Well, it does. You're slowly dissolving yourself, and your stomach is just really good at growing back. Yeah, and also snot. Yeah, the mucus is the other thing, which is weird because you think that would just, why would the slime also be full of acid? We need to give the Tapir Shaman the goofiest name and have him be super powerful. Let's call this guy. Let's call him Hoops, because I was listening to the. Why is Justin McElroy called Hoops? I don't get that. But I heard him talking yesterday about that, and he called himself Hoops, and I was like, man, that's a funny name. I dig it. Actually, Justin is also called Juice. For some reason, Justin has all the weird nicknames. He has 10 levels in it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. I'm gonna have to look that up. So this is, maybe we'll call him Hops, and he's just a beer shaman. I mean, a sudsy shaman. Why is my show just constantly going back to beer? I don't drink beer. It's very strange. That's true, yeah. Let's all go to a tavern and start a fight. Literally the first thing you did in my campaign was order a drink. That's right. I guess you wanted just order something sweet. That's true. It's true. You did. What kind of wine is there in the area? That threw me through a loop. I hate that stuff so much. It was jump rope. But I constantly do that with my campaigns. Is I'll be like, here's an option, and then people will be like, please read me every book in the library. It's like, oh, come on. I didn't actually put any thought into this. This is supposed to be a... Yep. Fast track it. Whole bunch of beers. There's a whole bunch of beers and some meads. Do you want a drink? Just say yes or no, and we'll move on. Please give me a gold. There is that is interesting that there's this like idea of. I have some players. Let me put it this way: I have some players that just like, I'm assuming I'm buying food. It's like, great, it costs you a silver, and they're fine with that. And then I have other players that are like, I want to buy something really special, and it's like, why? like okay, we can do that, I guess. I was considering making him an elephant shrew, but I settled on it to appear. Pretty good. It's a pretty good concept. We're gonna call him Sudsy. I think better than Hops. Suds. Gonna give him some shading here. Some bone structure. Meaty beefness. I don't know why his shoulder is that far down. I guess we'll just make him super. All right, we got to change stuff. There we go. That's better. Do this back, shoulder, muscle, shading. Erase. Okay, better. We're now back in it. We're back in the game. Okay. I don't know why I gave him this weird tattoo. I do want to give him a tattoo, but I don't know what I'd put there. Maybe it's just a picture of himself. He's just got a picture of himself tattooed on his arm. Drinking the beer. He's like, yep, that's it. Ugh. The question is, how was he bitten by a tapir? People, Goliath, werebear. I would just like to point out that at some point in all werewolf lineage, someone was just cursed by some pissed off person. There was like, so I don't know why people keep needing getting bit by stuff. Like, that's how Spider-Man power works. That's not how lycanthropy works. I think you gotta get cursed first. Bri, welcome. Good morning. Then again, getting bit by a tapir sounds pretty funny. Maybe it scratched you. You got scratched by those weird claws. I like this shoulder pad, though. Look at that. Pew. Do you find the acid thing? Oh. Message redacted. All right, I'm going to do some push-ups real quick right here. Everyone say, how about a Goatman cryptid? How are about Goatman cryptid? Like, should I draw one? Is that the question? Or, like, we should talk about it? The Goatmen. Ooh. Actually, yeah, that'd be really cool. I'm down for a Goatman. Let's draw some Goatmen. Is there an actual cryptid that is Goatmen that aren't just... Like, is there like a... Oh, I gotta push this one. Did you say Wendigo or Wendigoat? Okay. Okay. Because Wendigoat sounds like... Right? Wendigoat sounds pretty dope. There is a Goatman cryptid in Kentucky. All right, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up this Goatman. Kentucky Goatman. Maybe I don't want to type that in. Yeah, we'll risk it. Couple's curiosity about Kentucky's Goatman legend. I'm not gonna click on that. Oh, I have seen this picture. Okay. My face. Oh, that's some nightmare fuel right there. Let's look at it. Let's look at it real big. Do you ever wonder if, like, we're gonna find the Sasquatch and it's gonna, like, not look as cool as all the fake Sasquatches that we've ever made? It's just like a really tall dude who's just kind of furry. He's like, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah? Gonna... Oh, no. So are we assuming that it was just a bear, or are we assuming that there's like a bear folk living around out in the woods? Sure. Gotcha. Bummer. Oh, okay. That's pretty awesome. So we have a lot of Yeti sightings being kind of DNA wise proved to be bears is where we're getting with that. That's kind of interesting. But what if it's just a really tall bear? But so that's kind of cool. I'm glad that they can that people can actually call out and say, hey, send us your Bigfoot samples and we're gonna check it out, because that's cool. I could get behind that kind of stuff. I really like. Lies. It's all lies. I mean, I think that's part of the cryptid mentality, though, is that, like, just because you can't explain it, and it's like, I think I can explain it. It's like, no. It's fine. I guess there must have been something wrong. So I think the hope of finding it is kind of half the fun. So it's just like with Loch Ness Monster. I think Jeremy Wade did a thing where he's like, it was probably this giant fish, and people are like, that's cool. I still want, the Greenland shark, super good. That's not a bad, like, I think that makes sense to me. The way he portrayed it, I think makes a lot of sense. So, but people are still gonna want to go check it out, and that's fine. Right? Oh man, terrifying. Nobody wants giant sharks. That always pisses me off whenever Discovery or like Nat Geo will have one of those things. They're like, oh, turns out giant sharks still exist. And you're like, what? and then you watch it and they're like, just kidding. And it's like, that's not cool. This is not cool at all. Like, I wanted to see your proof. And they're like, CG? I don't think so. The trouble with tumbleweeds. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What happened to the History Channel? Yeah, like the Merfolk documentary, same thing. Yeah, especially like so when like not Monster Hunters, that's not right. Maybe it was, but Ghost Hunters came out. I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. I want to see how people go and do this. And then it basically is just like 45 minutes of like, oh, something might happen after this commercial. And then the commercial goes like, we were just talking about that thing that might happen. It might still happen, but it probably won't. But it could after this commercial. And it's just like, you're not giving me any information. Like, what the hell's going on here? Like, you're not even hardly doing anything. Just, show me the weird. Yeah. Like, I want content. Yeah. And that's really, I think, why I've lost a lot of interest in a lot of TV programming, because it's built like that versus like YouTube, and YouTube content is really built more for like, you have 4 minutes. You have 4 minutes to tell me what you're trying to tell me, and then I'm gone. And I think that's a better means for those kind of shows. And there's a lot of weird reality shows that are trying to do that now on YouTube, and it just doesn't work, because it's just like, here's the content. The content's coming up. You're going to see the content. The content's really good. You want to stay around and see the content. Have we talked about subscription? It's like, I'm done. Like, you gotta give me the stuff, like, straight up. That's all I want. So. Yep. I think so. That's a good movie. Oh, I like that one. I'm a big... I like Mysterio, though. I think he's a good villain. So, I'm down. He was a special effects artist turned villain. Like, I always thought that was really cool when I was a kid. And it's just like, yeah, I want to do that. That would be great. I make cool movie special effects, and then if I have to, I could become a supervillain later in life. Right, yeah, and it's just kind of like it's kind of a weird thing. Yep, I really like that. Of course, then he invents stuff that, like, I made a cube that makes you. It's like, this is illusion magic. Like, we already have a villain that does that, and it's like, no, this is totally better. Like, oh man, yeah, I don't know. I think they did a good job in that movie with Mysterio. I really dig it. That was a good movie. All right, there's our goat man. Also, Ancient Aliens. Right? Ancient Aliens. Like, just get all of the UFO stuff and show it to me. Like, that's all I want. That's all I want from you, Nat Geo. Like, these are alien supposed things. Here they are, back to back. Enjoy them. Done. Like, everything else is just garbage. Drives me crazy. That was the thing. Like, they just released the the military, I think a month or two ago, military released their UFO stuff because the military was like, I don't think we're showing off any of our secret planes and stuff in this picture, right? Like, this isn't our stuff. We're good. All right, you guys can have it back. And it's like that's what they were worried about. They're not like, it could be aliens. Yeah, it could be aliens. We don't know. Like, who cares? But we need to make sure we're not showing off the, where we were when we were taking this, because we probably weren't supposed to be there. But, yeah. So I always thought that was kind of funny. I like that kind of stuff. I always think about like what the Prime Directive. Like, the whole show is about how we can't screw with other species, and then the whole show is them just screwing with other species. It's like, I feel like that's what we would do. We would be like, hey, we don't want to interrupt anything, but have you guys seen an iPod? Like, do you want one of those? iPods are cool. Here, I'm just going to leave this on the ground. I didn't leave it there for you. They discovered that technology on their own. Right, like, yeah, they're getting really excited because they're like, oh man, I Love Lucy was great. That was a good show. And then as they get closer to our planet, they're just like, what is this Jersey Shore stuff? Oh no. Turn around. We're done. We're done here. Man, reality TV is it's the worst. Do you remember Viva La Bam? So MTV was MTV for a long time, and it was great. And then it shifted into like Jackass and Viva La Bam, which just became like weird reality stuff. And so then they stopped making music, stopped putting music on MTV, and it was just mostly reality shows. So that sucked. And then people were like, this is awful, we want the music back. And they're like, okay, we'll make MTV2, and we'll just put music on it. And it was great for like 2 years. And then they're like, what if we start airing reruns of Viva La Bam on MTV2? And then MTV2 just became reality TV again. It's like, guys, stop it. Just stop it. What is your... Yeah, it was real bad. I hate... Like, so the reality shows that I like or have liked in the past are like... Hell's Kitchen I thought was really funny, but I thought it was really funny because of how poorly it's edited. Like, it's like someone will be in the kitchen, like cooking right here, and then someone will be over here, and then Chef Ramsay will be like, "You suck," and then all of a sudden you get the reaction of this guy and this guy who is now standing next to this guy, like, "Oh no, he yelled at us," and then they cut back to this picture where he's still standing over here. It's like, guys, you can't just willy-nilly cut like that. Like, you're breaking all the rules of cinematography. And so that was really fun. I actually watched that show as a like, it just made me laugh every time because of how badly it was edited. Kitchen Nightmares. Or not Kitchen Nightmares, Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen really only had like 15 minutes of content, and they spread it out to an hour, and it's just like, oh man, it's so bad. I actually like History Channel's Monster Quest, minus the few UFO episodes. They had the same thing. What was it? Stan Lee's like superheroes or something? I wish that was better, because that really could have been like a cool YouTube series where it was just like, this guy can stick nails in his nose. This guy's immune to electricity. Episode over. Like, that's it. But they did the same thing. They stretched it out to like an hour. So I feel like the last 10 years of TV have really just been... Oh, that's weird. What did I just do? I think I jumped ship. I think I jumped to a different a different drawing page. This is an old drawing. That's cool. Whoop. Technical difficulties. But yeah, that's really been my biggest gripe with TV, is that it's not really content anymore. And that's kind of one of the big worries about being a YouTuber for me, is like, how do I deliver content that's content without, I don't know, stretching it out? Which is why I don't do a lot of a lot of like, hey, remember to hit that bell button. And I don't know if that's hurting me or not. Like, maybe it is. I paused it. I paused it because it blew up. Give me a second. I'm rebuilding it. Duh, duh, duh. I do like the little dancing rugbies. Those are my favorites. I think we're back. I think we're... Nope, that's the title page. There we go. Something strange happened, and now it's like... It's just loading. Loading forever. So yeah, I mean, that I think where I'm trying to get with that is if my content gets weird like that, please let me know. Because I don't want to become MTV2. It might be true. It might be true. I don't know how that was going to work. Okay, what do we draw? I think we got time for, what, two more? I do really like River Monsters. River Monsters is super good. Every now and again, it's a little drawn out, but I like listening to Jeremy Wade talk, so it's okay. It's got that Bob Ross effect. Yeah. Yeah, I think the process of Jeremy Wade finding those creatures is probably the best part of that show. Because at the end, he's just like, look, I caught it. It's a fish. It's like, well, we knew it was a fish. Didn't expect you to pull like a Bigfoot out of the water. So, but yeah, I think that definitely does make it make that show a little better in my mind, a little more worth watching. Bon Appetit's pretty good too. Lots of good stuff there. Yep, and that's kind of my theory for art. Like the process is most of the, which is also why I make my videos the way I do, because I think it's better to show you guys me drawing than it is to just be like, look, I drew a picture. It's like, great. Which also drives me up the wall for other D&D YouTubers that are just like, grab 6 D&D pictures from the book and then just show it over and over again and loop it. It's like, guys, come on. Like, I draw cool stuff. You can use my art if you want to. Just stop looping stuff. Like, get content. And I really think I think it's okay in one aspect, because like the podcast version of YouTube, or the podcast side of it where you're just talking, is legit. And so I feel like sometimes the talking is the more important part, and you can just kind of not worry about it. But I think there's a good middle ground somewhere where maybe it's just me being an artist wanting more recognition for art than my normal stuff. I guess I am kind of a writer now, which is weird to think about, because I've always thought of myself as an artist, and now I'm writing scripts and I'm reading things. It's like, it's not just my art. My art's not... I don't know. I just drawing stuff. No one suggested anything, so I... Oh, here we go. A sturgeon merman. Or a hellbender salamander dragon? What is a hellbender? I think I'm going to draw a sturgeon, though. Sturgeons are pretty dope. Now, which part of the merman, though, is the sturgeon? Is it? I'm basically just drawing a sturgeon with arms, I think is what I'm going to come up with. Just sturgeon with legs and dangly bits. If you have fleshy demons, I suppose that's true, yeah. I'm a big fan of like scaly demons. Lots of chitin and bone. All right, I don't know what sturgeons look like anymore. Just I gotta look this up. Sturgeons. Ah, yes, my giant sword friend. A hellbender is a giant salamander native to eastern U.S. Ah, okay, so it's actually a salamander. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, so what do I want to do for this? Lava streaked mud. What? Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. That would be a good dragon. Would make a good dragon. Oh yeah, sturgeons are terrifyingly huge. You can actually fish them up in Idaho, which terrifies me because it's like I swim in this river. I don't want giant death monster touching my feet. That's not cool. Does it? I didn't think they had dorsal fins. I thought they just had like the spine ridges. Oh, in the back. Gotcha. Yep. Man, it's weird thinking about evolution happening. It's like, hey, you know what? I don't want to bite you because you're covered in plates. I better get my teeth bigger. Oh crap, your teeth are too sharp. They're biting through my armor plates. Better get thicker armor. It's just weird. Yeah, kind of, not really, but Pokemon is. Sorry, that was a callback to my. I did a lot of evolutionary based games, and people are like, "Oh, like Pokemon," and it's like, no, that's not how evolution works at all. But that's totally fine. There's metamorphosis. Yep. So. Yep, that's it. Whichever fish is the least likely to be eaten gets to make its kids less likely to be eaten. It's an arms race. Okay, nope, I don't want big muscular. I want sleek. I want sleek and fishy. What's up? Let's go. Whip, 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 whip. Technically, they have legs, don't they? What differentiates a leg from an arm in a multi-limbed arthropod? Arthropod? Are salamanders? Or salamanders, jeebus. Centipedes, that's push-ups. Crap. Do millipedes have legs or arms? That's the question. When is an appendage defined as such? So that's two languages that refer to them as feet. How else can I do? Interesting. We were talking earlier about find them so you have this weird cryptid. Oh man, what were they called? Tomato worms? Tomato caterpillars? That was, I had to look this up. Yeah. Poke it. Yeah, caterpillars get really weird sometimes. And yeah, we found, when I was little, I found like a caterpillar like the size of my finger. That tree didn't exist. My sister and I had a weird like. When I was little, my sister and I both saw a kangaroo. And we were like, holy crap, that's ridiculous. And this was in Idaho on the side of the road, like just jumping across the field. My parents were like, that did not happen. And we're like, but we both remember it. Like, did it happen or did it not happen? And no idea. The mermen definitely need an armored tail. Yeah, we could definitely do like an armored tail for this. I think that's a cool idea. Yeah, so that's always the weird thing about being a kid is like tomato caterpillars, armored. Is that what they're called? Let me look. Spiked tomato worms, tomato hornworms. I remember finding one of those when I was a little kid and just being like, this is the weirdest thing that ever existed. And now it's like, it's just a big caterpillar. Like, who cares? So who knows? Who knows how all that stuff works? He's gonna eat me. Oh. Be right back. Hey, I donked the page again because I'm an idiot. Control T. Nope. Escape F11. There we go. I donked the page. Oh, it's just black now. There we go. I did it. Okay, it's back. You paid me again. What? Am I gonna have to do more push-ups? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, try it again. Let's see. Oh, Bri paid me. Okay. Thanks again. How's your day going, everyone? Bri, welcome back. Thanks very much. I thought you said you paid me, and I was like, what? I'm like, I missed a whole bunch of stuff then. You should draw a skull monster. Skull master? What is skull master? That would have to make me do push-ups unless we talk about it right now. But I will do more push-ups real quick. I'm going to draw this merfolk, and then maybe we can draw a skull master, whatever that is. Sounds cool. Spitting fire. Oh, I remember what we were talking about. We were talking about like lycanthropes earlier. I think a lot of that is stuff like that. Like, oh, I found a worm that screams. That must have been a person. Somebody got turned into a terrible. We will invite him now. What? Oh, I went back to the title page, didn't I? Whoop, whoop. There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you for calling that out. Yeah, that sounds bad. Caterpillars? Yeah, weird cryptid stuff. I'm kind of into it. Do you really say invite for... what? You can draw but can't read, huh? Santoro, I'm very confused. I'm not sure what you want me to draw. Yeah, I can look up what a Skullmaster is. And I'm not sure what you want to invite to. There's a Discord link down below if that's what you're talking about. But Skullmaster. Yeah. Oh man. Let's take a look. Let's do a quick dive for weird screaming bugs. Do potato bugs scream? Thank you. Goblin werewolf. Oh, goblin werewolf would be pretty cool. Wait, isn't that already a thing? What are the goblin wolf people that can turn into goblins or wolves? Barghest. Yeah, let's do that. Barghest sounds like a cool thing to draw. Who did request the salamander? Corvus did, yeah. I think Corvus also suggested the sturgeon, so I think we got both of them covered. Corvus, what do you think? Is that a good salamander? Uh-oh. Macaroni's on fire. We made some, what was it? Vegan macaroni and cheese the other day. It wasn't terrible. It was okay. It was good. But oh man, I miss my cheese. That as I'm getting older, I'm discovering that I think a lot of my health issues were me probably not supposed to be eating cheese. So we're trying to find out how to still have cheese without eating cheese. Cheese without cheese. Nice. Yeah, cheese is rough. Most people not supposed to eat cheese, turns out. Like, the thing about being lactose intolerant is, I'm not per se, but I definitely have a sensitivity to dairy foods now. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I can still eat ice cream and stuff, but like, if I eat whatever, I work in a pub, so like we make beer cheese and stuff, and my body just is like, hey, cool, you ate that. Die now a little bit inside, and it's like, okay, great, thank you. It's not pleasant, not fun. I think we've narrowed it down to the cheese. So I'm trying to figure out how to eat cheese without eating cheese, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I'm actually lactose intolerant, but I know for sure that when I eat cheese, it's not good. So, that's the thing. Like, when I can eat some yogurt, but if I eat certain yogurts, I don't feel good. So it's like, yeah, you absolutely can. That's kind of the thing. So far I've been able to just not eat the things I was eating, and I've been better about it. But if it becomes an issue, I'll definitely go to the doctor and find out. Yeah. Yeah, support me. But if you need to go buy a cheeseburger, definitely go buy a cheeseburger instead of the Patreon. Like that's sometimes that's what you need. I mean, that's totally fine. Gotcha. You bought 2 pounds of cheese yesterday? You know, I think we could deal with that. I don't know why it's such a pushback. I think the metric system would be fine. There's definitely, like, people don't like change. It's really funny. I feel like it wouldn't even be that hard to change. But maybe it would. Yeah, I mean I think that's kind of the things being legal and then not being enforced is kind of how America works. So, like, yeah, we definitely learned metric in school. We learned the Celsius conversions, and then we never use it again. Just don't worry about it. We forget it. So, but I tend to. I'm trying to get better at, like, all my recipes are in teaspoons. Teaspoons and cups. Yeah, it is. Teaspoon, tablespoon. Cups, yeah, cups. Cups are cups. Yeah, cup is a... Nope. Yep, it's an actual measurement. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Definitely could do both for a while and then just phase out the other. But yeah, Alton Brown definitely made me start baking on weight. Yeah, that sounds weird. Started cooking. Anytime I bake a cake or bread, I go by weight. This has devolved very horribly. We are getting close to noon, so that's fine. But we're no longer talking about D&D. What was the last one we were going to draw? So we wanted... I finally got what Santo was trying to say. He wants us to invent. I don't know why I couldn't read that. The Skullmaster. I don't know what a Skullmaster is. Maybe we'll talk about that. The other thing we could draw was the Goblin... Oh, yeah, the Barghast. I think the Barghast would be cool. So we might do a Barghast with a skull and just make him the Skullmaster as a... What? I should look them up. What do they do? All right. D&D monster I've not heard of. That's cool. I will check that out. So, Barghast, I think, is the next one we're going to do. Man, you made that salamander beefy. That's a beefy boy salamander. Just give him one of those, like, one of the Hellboy flames. There we go. Okay. A goblin and werewolf. I do like the goblin werewolf idea. I feel like I've lost the page I was using. There it is. Okay, we are fine. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I'll do that. It is getting close to noon. My brain is stalling out. We're gonna draw this Barghast. Barghasts are pretty cool. I think they're an interesting concept because they are kind of werewolf goblins, but they're also they're almost wolves that turn into goblins instead of. Yeah, I don't know what a Skullmaster is. but we can try to figure it out. We can talk about it. I like the idea that the Skull Master is just like a Barghast that collects skulls. I think that's... Mighty Max? Oh man, I remember Mighty Max. Holy crap. He's just straight up a vampire. That makes sense. Yeah, Mighty Max might have just dated me. Like, if you know what that is, remember your Polly Pockets. Consumerism in the 90s. Fun stuff. Okay. Oh, man. Is that an actual Barghast? Like, is that DeviantArt, Timoon Art? The link, Corvus, the link that you put there, I don't know if that's the same. Okay, that's why I was confused, because I was looking at the Barghast, but the link above it is the Catfish Dragon, and I was like, what? That's a pretty good dragon. I actually like that. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that. Maybe. Can I do that? There we go. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like the little ducks. The ducks are like, yeah, this is fine. That giant catfish can just hang out. Catfish will eat ducks, by the way. Catfish will eat anything. Yeah. Yeah, we call it noodling. I'm not a big fan of noodling. I feel like noodling might be a better way to catch fish than like with a fishing pole, because fishing pole just seems mean. But I don't know how much, like, I don't know how the difference is sticking your arm in something's mouth. I've drawn this, like that picture where the cat kind of like haunches up. Haunches up and walks away. Like, ah! Oh, dang. Because we all... Wait, noodling is extinct? How does that work? Catfish are extinct in Finland? That sucks. Yeah, they're kind of important. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Catfish is called money in Finnish. I dig this Barghast thing. I think I'm gonna switch this up. I think I like that picture better. I was gonna make just like the full blown giant wolf monster. All right. All right, so here's my plan for the Skull Master. I'm going to put a skull on top of this goblin's head. Let's do that. Man, that sucks. What do you do if your fish go extinct? Can you replace it with a different type of fish? Yeah, I'm wondering what species you could replace with it. I know in Idaho we do a lot of like trout fishing and trout stocking, which is interesting. Gotcha. Now that I'm looking at it, Barghast kind of look like, at least this picture, kind of looks like he's got a face anyways. Kind of looks like Skeletor. Ah, He-Man, Beastman, and I have merged into Super Beast Skeletor. That sounds really weird. Thinking of Viva, yeah, don't look that up. Don't look up Viva La Bam and Skeletor. That's bad. That's inappropriate. Wildly inappropriate. Viva La Bam was just kind of a weird show. Viva La Bam. Bam Margera, who's I guess he's famous for skateboarding, right? I don't know what else he'd be famous for. Yep. It's a weird show. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this is still a goblin. So if it's still a goblin, it's gotta look like a goblin, right? Let me go like this. Yes. So if we're gonna make him kind of floofy. Fuzzy goblins. Here we go. We've done it again. And I totally accidentally closed the YouTube chat. Let me look at this real quick. We're good. It's just like floating around, being held by like an invisible butler. See, that's a fun D&D item, a floating pillow that you can just like put stuff on that follows you around. All right. So instead of the Skullmaster dying and becoming a lich, his skull just decided to do its own thing. Started floating around. It seems legit to me. I don't know why I gave this Barghast a... I'm so powerful, I just leave my spell slots in my skull. Hopefully nobody kills me, and then my skull makes a wish. Proto soul. That's kind of cool. I mean, that's pretty much how... Well, no, Lichdom definitely seals a soul. So I guess making a soul would be interesting. Going back to Bob the Skull from the Dresden books. Super cool idea. I like that idea. Bob the Skull. It's one of the main characters. He's literally just a skull that knows everything. Like that's his whole jam. It's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, Mimir is from Norse mythology. Is that in D&D too? Yep. It's a good story, by the way. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good Barghast. He did. Yeah, that was the problem, was that he was basically, I don't know if he was omniscient or what, but he knew everything. And yeah, and so they killed him. And that became a whole thing. Mimir the Wise, yeah, definitely worth reading that. Neil Gaiman had a book. He did the, what is it? Norse mythology, I think. He wrote a book about it. Kind of put it all into a big story. It was really good. If I remember, I thought he was created for something. I don't remember now. I'll have to look that up. If your Norse lore is better than mine, please let me know how and why Mimir knows everything and or is dead. Because I don't remember. I'll have to reread the book. The Rememberer, yeah, that makes sense. feel like if I was gonna do this as a goblin, he just needs to be like, ah ha ha ha. Gotta have the big teeth. How can we make this more bony? Maybe he's still got this, still got the spine on the back. Let's go do this real quick. Hells yeah. It is me, Bone Lord. Bone Lord. All right, I think we're about done here. We got Skelazor and Bone Lord. Maybe we'll give him some more bones over here. It's got no, too much buy it. Can't have any more buy it. Drink the buy it. That was cool. No, great. That was fun today. It was fun hanging out today. We got some weird stuff going on. The tapir was pretty good. That was a good suggestion. I like that one. Got to draw some more slimes. I'm always down to draw slimes. Caffeine rug is pretty good. We'll have to do more of those. I think those are fun. Thanks to you for hanging out today, everybody. Got the yawnsies. Gonna go eat some lunch. Gonna go get some work done. I'm gonna try my best to get the video out today, done this afternoon. So if I don't do a live, what are we doing with the? I have been doing the. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow instead of starting at 10 a.m. we'll do a. We'll watch the video together. We'll watch the video on YouTube, and then we'll move over to the live stream after that. I think that'll be a fun way to do it. So that way we can all check out the video together. And, yeah, Mimir is the god of war. Calls Thor a fat dop. But, yeah, we'll probably do that tomorrow. So until then, tomorrow we will figure out what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do some, like, retrospective drawings based on the video. I think that could be kind of fun. But we'll hang out. We'll do some of that stuff. Friday, we'll do the community draw day again, as long as I have the internet, unlike last week. And beyond that, yeah, we'll. Yeah, I don't know. Today's a slow day, and I'm okay with that. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have some relaxing, fun draw time, and keep your dice on the table, everybody. Be safe out there in these weird times. So have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.